Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm potentially going to be doing things slightly differently from now on, so I wanted to come in and give you all an update before I put up the next video. Not the next podcast, an actual YouTube video review, which is something I haven't done much of recently, and I'm hoping to remedy that. So one of the reasons that I haven't done many reviews of my own recently is the fact that I haven't had a lot of time to record and edit videos. My main thing is now my podcast, and since I have a regular job and I'm also working on my internship to finish my degree, I don't have a whole lot of free time left over to record videos. However, I think the biggest reason that I've not made video reviews a priority is that recording reviews just off the cuff has never felt natural to me. If I could get someone else to record the review and I just do the editing, I'd do that in a heartbeat. I love editing. I could take or leave the whole being on camera thing. I do love reviewing films though. I love giving my thoughts on movies. I'm just not good at sitting in front of camera and recalling all of my thoughts on the fly. Sometimes I feel like I'm barely good enough at it to keep my podcast going, which is why I've started taking more and more notes the longer I've been doing it. However, the other day, and don't ask me what brought this to mind, but I suddenly remembered that teleprompters were a thing. Back when I was first starting out my channel, I had wondered about getting a teleprompter, because even back then I knew that I was a far stronger writer than I was a presenter. But teleprompters cost money and take up space, and ultimately I decided that I would try to get by without one. Everyone else does, right? Actually, it turns out they don't. Many do, but there are plenty of people who use them, so why not me? One issue I ran into though is that teleprompters cost money. Something that I just don't have much of at the moment. I do have 2 laptops though, so I decided to look around and see if there were any options for using my cheap laptop as a teleprompter, and it turns out there are. There is some relatively inexpensive software options, but I also found a website that lets you display text like a teleprompter would, no downloads required. The website kind of looks like it was made in the 90s, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? If it works, it works. So that's what I'm doing now. As you can see, this whole video has been delivered via teleprompter, hopefully with minimal edits. I guess we'll see what happens when I get there. But if this works, I could see myself doing more on-camera reviews in the future. The podcast is still going to be my top priority, but I really would like to get back into doing some basic video reviews in between podcast episodes. Which brings me to my next video. I saw the Angry Birds movie 2 the other day, and I actually enjoyed it enough that I sat down and wrote a whole review for Letterboxd. I've written a few reviews there in the last couple months, shameless plug, so if you want more of my thoughts, be sure to check me out there. So, since I have that review written and ready to go, I thought it would be the perfect way to test out my new setup. I will tweak the review somewhat, add some more details, and also talk about the short that was packaged with the film. But other than that, I'm ready to go with that review, and I don't think that there are going to be any other films that I'm going to want to review in the next few weeks, so I figured I'd just beta test this new idea with Angry Birds. So be on the lookout for that soon. I'm excited to see where this goes, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.